Welcome to week 2. I didn't have a video for you last week and I apologize, but unfortunately they had a little trouble getting the course set up so that I had access to it before midweek. This week we're going to talk about the challenges of adopting social media in your school, in your building, and in your district as well. Everybody has different expectations of social media. There's usually some guidelines that go along with social media in your district, although some districts are just now realizing that they're having to have those social media guidelines. I read an article I saw posted on Twitter actually today about a teacher who was posting about her students on Twitter, and she didn't realize that anybody would take it seriously. And so a lesson in social media, it's out there for everybody to see, and we have to be careful with it. I think sometimes as educators, we're scared of social media in the classroom based on the negative connotations like the article about the teacher, or even about putting ourselves out there and voicing our opinion. If you check out my Twitter at Tech Integration One, you'll notice that I haven't been as active lately. I think because I'm teaching and writing courses this year, and the big one-to-one iPad rollout has kind of sucked the energy out of me, but I will get back into that now that I feel like I'm a little bit more on an even keel right now. But that's where I learned that's my professional learning network, as I like to call it, my PLN. And I feel like sometimes when I listen to what other teachers are doing or what other administrators or technology directors are doing, it helps me realize that we're all in the same boat together and that everybody's struggling with the same issues. I'm not a big Facebook user. I have it for personal use. I definitely don't use it, and I keep it very private. I don't think you'd even be able to find my Facebook. I look at pictures of my nieces and nephews on there and of my girlfriends who have young kids. I use Pinterest. I have a lot of people, I notice that when I pen things, people automatically repen them, and mostly it's my elementary teachers. Although I haven't been as active in Pinterest, I think sometimes that can suck you in. I get hooked on the recipes and stuff, and I haven't quite mastered the use of Pinterest as an educational tool. I feel like it's a lot of worksheets and pictures of classrooms, and sometimes it's good, and I do find good resources on there, but I'm not as active on that as I probably should be in my role in education. And I also, I use some other social media tools, but Twitter is my main focus of learning with social media. And I'm hoping as we move along in the course, I've noticed a lot of you aren't really in Twitter from what I've seen. I know not everybody's finished the assignment yet, but I'm hoping to introduce you to some Twitter chats. I know a lot of you are from Iowa, so I said something about the Iowa Ed Chat is really awesome, great people that I've met through that. And a lot of those people I connect with on Twitter, but then we also connect on the side through email and talk about, like, afterwards we'll talk about, hey, that implementation that you did, how did that go, or how did it not go? And so I think I carry not only that Twitter interaction, then I take it to a more personal level as well. So I really do rely on that piece for my own learning, and it's kind of my own professional development. Since I don't really have much professional development, I'm providing it for most people. We're trying a new tool this week called Edpuzzle, so I hope you're excited about it. I love TED-Ed, but I got, through Twitter, I connected with the creator of Edpuzzle, and he asked me to check it out a while back, and I did. I made some suggestions for changes, and he's created folders and things in there as well. I like this tool because, and I don't mean for you as adults, but for students in my classroom, I would force them to watch it because I will know how far you go in the video. I will make sure that you watched it all, and I can ask questions all the way. I also could take a video from, I could take someone else's instruction, take out their voice, and put my own instruction in there as well. So it's a really great tool, and I have the quiz piece. I have the place for you to ask questions along the way as you're watching it. So I have a way to put voiceover in there. I think you'll find out as you watch the videos that, again, I'm just switching it up to give you a new tool to look at. And what I kind of want to reinforce this now that I've been through the first course, and I'll make some changes for next semester. I see how much the Action Research Project is, and we had not seen that before. I also really want to encourage you to try new tools. This is a safe place for you to try it, and if your presentation isn't perfect, please do not worry about it. I'm only making sure that you're understanding the content and that you're presenting it to me so that I know that you are doing the research and understanding what it is. So please, in this safe environment, try some new tools for me. I know I've seen a lot of you use Prezi. I'm excited to see Weebly web pages actually being used in your classroom this year. And so in Powtoons this week, or last week, I believe, for an introduction. So this is a great safe place to try these new tools and add music or background things to see how it goes. I'm not really taking off for things like that unless I can't hear your voice because the music drowns you out. So please make sure that this is a safe place to try out new tools and stretch yourself a little. I know we get comfortable in Google Docs and things like that, or maybe we're always using something, but I kind of, like this week trying Edpuzzle with you, is that I want you to know that I'm trying those new tools as well as they're coming out, so I can see how well they're used, will be liked in the classroom. You'll create a presentation for me this week over our assignment, and then it's a check-in for action research. Please ask me questions about action research. I feel like since it's the first time for all of this, it's a new learning experience for me as well. And so I think that we just need to make sure you're all on the right page and moving forward. I know somebody was concerned about not having what they thought they were doing their action research project. So if you don't have the tools to get those things running in a couple weeks, then let's talk. Maybe we need to reevaluate what you're doing for action research, because as the year progresses and most of you probably are moving towards the end of your course, at the end you'll want to have that done. So please ask questions about that. I'm going to hold office hours, but I'm not sure what night yet. I'm going to look at my calendar. I have some nightly appointments. Usually on Mondays I'm at board meetings, and I usually have a tech club and a couple other things. So I just need to go through my calendar and check to see what's going to work for me this year. And if you have ideas about what works best for you, if you will email me, then maybe I can try to either make office hours later, which is probably what I will do, or move them to another night that's more convenient. Maybe I need it earlier in the week or later in the week. So please let me know about that. Otherwise, good luck this week, and I hope you're excited to learn about the social media place and social media tools and take a little risk either in your classroom or maybe on the personal side of professional development. And that's what I want you to do, is stretch a little bit this semester. Good luck, and if you have any questions, please feel free to email me or put comments in the top part. And another comment while I'm thinking about it, I know it's changed, the Engage piece, and it changed for me at the very end of the semester when I was trying to do grades and everything else. And so I'm still getting used to it, so if I miss something, please let me know, because where I grade is different, where grades are posted is different, so I'm still kind of familiarizing myself with the tool as well. So good luck this week, and please let me know if you have any questions.